とうございました。
धन्यवाद।
はい、続きまして、日本インド外務省間の協力覚書の交換者は岩屋。
The Ministry of External Affairs, Republic of India. Exchange will be done by Foreign Minister Iwaya and Foreign Secretary Misri.
समझौता ज्ञापन का आदान प्रदान, इसके लिए जापान की ओर से विदेश मंत्री श्री इवाया और भारत की ओर से विदेश सचिव श्री
Photo shooting, please. Next, Japan-India Digital Partnership 2.0, a joint intent on clean hydrogen and clean ammonia, memorandum of cooperation in the field of mineral resources to be exchanged by Minister Mittal of METI and
संबंधित समझौता ज्ञापन, हाइड्रोजन अमोनिया संबंधित जॉइंट डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ इंटेंट, खनिज संसाधन संबंधित समझौता ज्ञापन का आदान प्रदान किया जाएगा। जापान की ओर से अर्थव्यवस्था, व्यापार और उद्योग मंत्री श्री मुतो और भारत की ओर से विदेश
Thank you very much. Next, memorandum of cooperation on the joint crediting exchanged by a Minister of Environment, City George.
के लिए जॉइंट क्रेडिट मैकेनिज्म को शुरू करने के लिए समझौता ज्ञापन, इसके लिए जापान की ओर से हैं जापान के पर्यावरण मंत्री श्री आसाओ और भारत की ओर से जापान में भारत के राजदूत जॉर्ज
Could you come to the center? Thank you. Lastly, but in joint lunar polar exploration mission. Mr. JAXA and Ambassador George.
एक कार्यान्वयन व्यवस्था का आदान प्रदान Matsumura, श्री मात्सुमुरा, भारत की ओर से श्री सीबी जॉर्ज.
Thank you very much. This is the end of the exchange ceremony of documents.
आज का दस्तावेज आदान प्रदान समारोह यहीं समाप्त होता है.
May I invite the two leaders to come up to the podium. Now we would like to have joint press announcements by the two leaders. Minister Ishiba and then Prime Minister Modi in that order. So Prime Minister Ishiba, please. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar. I would like to sincerely welcome Prime Minister Modi and his delegation for their visit to Japan. 6 years ago, in August, I had the pleasure of visiting Varanasi by the river the Ganga, which is the largest sacred land of Hinduism and also the sacred land of Buddhism. I was in awe of the Indian history of time immemorial. When I think back, the two countries have started its relationship back in the 6th century when Buddhism was introduced into Japan. We have had long-term relationship crossing the sea, and culturally and spiritually we were able to influence each other. And such positive influence-based relationship have not changed at all today. India now has the world's largest population and has a dramatic economic growth. And India is bringing transformation to the whole world through innovations. Japan can also boast of advanced technology leading the world's growth. When we think about Japan and India relations going forward, we need to take advantage of each other's strengths to bring solutions to our challenges and to help each other, or to think about possible solutions for the next generation's challenges where no answer is seen, to bring wisdom together to co-create solutions. And that, I believe, would be the benefit for both of our countries in having complementary and mutual relationship. Now, Japan and India shares the fundamental values, and in the Indo-Pacific region, we need to maintain free and open international order based on rule of law. We share the responsibility to strengthen such an international order as we see increasing opaqueness in the international circumstances. Japan and India need to bring on strengths together for peace and stability of the region. Prime Minister Modi visited Japan as Prime Minister back in September of 2014 for the first time, and the two countries agreed to have special strategic and global partnership in the past 10 10 years, we have been able to see advancement in broad-based areas. At our meeting here today, based upon such accumulation, we were able to have exchange of views on how to advance our relationship forward in the coming 10 years. Now, first of all, cooperation in security arena. In order to secure stability for the Indo-Pacific, we need to deepen cooperation between the defense authorities between our two countries. 23 years ago, back in 2003, I visited India. The first time for Director General of the Japanese Defense Agency had to visit India. Compared to then, Japan and India security cooperation have deepened dramatically, and we are seeing advancement of the possible transfer to be realized to the Indian Navy here on Unicorn, United Combined Radio Antenna. In order to support such a cooperation, we have adopted the Japan-India Security Cooperation the declaration, and there are shared issues of economic security, and we will start the economic security initiative to strengthen the partnership to bring resilience for the critical commodity supply chain. Second, to promote investment and innovation. India has a vast market with great potential. In order to bring in the vitality of India, that would grow the Japanese economy. For Japan's investment and technology transfer to be proceeded with, that would be conducive for the Make in India, Make for the World by Prime Minister Modi. And I believe there will be further the values to be brought about with the semiconductor and artificial intelligence, Japan-India Digital Partnership 2.0, as well as Japan-India AI Cooperation Initiative Giant will be launched, and Japanese startup businesses and the Indian business to be further developed, and we will also promote space cooperation. We will also together address the conducive climate for businesses to be achieved. And we have set forth the target of 10 trillion investment in order to support the private sector investment from Japan to India. High-speed rail is a flagship between the two countries, and we have agreed to further promote cooperation. And we will launch a next-generation mobility partnership with the aim to further expand our cooperation for the next-generation energy as well as disaster risk reduction area. Thirdly, compared to the close relationship between two countries, there is still a lot of space to grow for traffic and exchange of the people. Of course, the Indian STEM talents are highly competent, but the Indian students coming to Japan to study are less than 2,000. We need more high-skilled talents from India for the growth of Japanese economy and for the revitalization of the local communities. India Institute of Manufacturing by Suzuki in India should be further promoted to have craftsmen being trained, and which would further support the growth in India. And we will have the action plan to have better flow and training of the mutually complementary talents on both directions. In 2027, we'll be celebrating the 75th anniversary for our diplomatic relations. In autumn, we will have Japan the month, and we will further address the strengthening of relationship. And we have adopted the Japan-India joint division. We will have the further discussion at the working dinner following this. Thank you.
Your Excellency, प्रधानमंत्री इशिबा, दोनों देशों के डेलीगेट्स, मीडिया के मित्रों, नमस्ते। कौन हुआ? सबसे पहले मैं प्रधानमंत्री इशिबा का उनके आत्मीयता भरे शब्दों और गर्मजोशी भरे स्वागत के लिए हार्दिक आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। आज हमारी चर्चा प्रोडक्टिव भी थी और पर्पजफुल भी थी। हम दोनों एकमत है कि विश्व की दो बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्थाओं और जीवंत लोकतंत्रों के रूप में हमारी साझेदारी केवल